the woman witnessed her husband reconcile with his ex-wife. She also discovered they already had a child. This caused her 5-year relationship to collapse instantly. She became completely disheartened. She realized no matter how much she gave, she would never receive her husband's love, so she decided to take revenge on him and make him pay for his betrayal. The next day she went to find her husband's greatest rival and proposed a plan for cooperation. She wanted to make the man lose everything. It turned out 5 years ago she lived with her mute mother, barely surviving by selling fried rice. She happened to meet the man who had gone bankrupt and was being chased. Ignoring her mother's advice, she saved him and spent 3 years helping him rise again. After many proposals from the man, she finally agreed to marry him. But after marriage she was diagnosed as unable to have children. The man comforted her on the surface, saying it was fine not to have children. She thought she had found true love. But 3 months ago she discovered that her husband had already rekindled his relationship with his ex-wife. After being exposed, the man stopped pretending. He said because she could not have children he found another woman. He even proposed that the 3 of them live together. The woman mentioned that the ex-wife had caused her father death, but the man did not care at all and still defended his ex-wife. The woman was completely disappointed and asked for a divorce, but the man was confident that no one would take the case and believed she could not leave him. So she had no choice but to seek help from his rival, because only he could oppose the man. She went to the hospital to tell her mother the truth. Her mother was so angry that she fainted, but the specialist had been transferred by her husband to treat the ex-wife, causing her mother to miss the critical rescue time and pass away. The woman was overwhelmed with grief and blamed everything on her husband. Her hatred grew even deeper. She went to confront her husband, but heard the truth outside the door. The ex-wife was already pregnant with his child, and the proof of her infertility had been forged. The woman completely broke down and decided to fight back. So she contacted the rival again and arranged to expose everything at a banquet. At the charity dinner, her husband attended with his ex-wife, openly showing intimate behavior. He thought the woman had already compromised, but unexpectedly she suddenly went on stage and publicly announced the divorce. The entire audience was shocked. The husband immediately tried to stop her, saying she was making trouble. The woman firmly stated it was over. The man still showed disdain, believing no one would take the case. At that moment, the rival appeared to support the woman and announced he would take the divorce case. The husband became furious instantly. The situation completely reversed. At that moment the woman asked, "Can we divorce now?"